What's up with all these remakes, and what's your take on it?
A lot of good remakes, a lot of bad remakes.
What are some of the ones that you've actually been into?
Like The Hills Have Eyes remake, thought that was really kind of disgusting and disturbing. That was quite disturbing, like
Yeah, that
the whole rape
scene.
sequence. Yeah, that was hard to take, so that was good. Friday the 13th, kind of iffy, just because he blended the first two stories kind of together.
I mean, it's funny. I guess you could go back and watch some of the old, the original Friday the 13th, and there's not as much gore as you kind of remembered, but
That's
there was
true.
still more than what they had
It seemed
in
a
the
little more
remake.
horror filled too, like it definitely had more of a suspense to it, lighting and all that, play off on your senses as far as what, how you're receiving a storyline. And, for instance, I thought the first remake of Halloween that Rob Zombie did, that was excellent. And I went back and I watched the original Halloween, and I felt that Rob Zombie's version was even better than the original Halloween. I thought it was. I felt it was like more of a complete story. There was really good parts of that as far as scenes, as far as the gore scenes went and the killing scenes. So I was surprised that part two was so out there and almost like he thought too much about it. But who knows what's in how hard it is to make a movie. So it's hard. I hate criticizing it, but I was just disappointed in that one because I liked his first one so much.
I actually really like the Dawn of the
Those
Dead
were good,
remake.
yeah.
Day of the Dead remake, not so much. I don't know if you
Okay,
watched
Day
that.
of the Dead was the second one, right?
Yeah,
Dawn was the
Dawn
first
was the
one
first.
that
Now the originals I love, but the remakes.
Land of the Dead didn't like so much because of the King Zombie type of character was just a little bit too, not campy, but almost, it just was a little overdone. Like, it was comical. It was more of a comic type of interpretation of that. And Dire of the Dead was actually a little bit better. The format was like first person type and it wasn't too much.
Yeah.